Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful and amazing day. So I'm just going to do a collective energy check-in. This is for all signs. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. So this is a timeless reading. Also keep in mind that he could be a she could be a he. The roles could be reversed. Please only take the messages that resonate with you. You guys, I received so many downloads the last few days. They were coming so fast and they were so draining. So let's just see what comes out today in the cards. I actually have this deck, which was sent to me by Empress Patricia, is her name. And it's called the Clarity deck. This was purchased from my Amazon wish list, so thank you. So let's just see what comes out. What do we need clarity about today? Wandering. Okay, so some of you right now, you could sort of be in an energy dreams. Interesting. I definitely feel like for some of you, you could be really tapping in more to your dreams. I definitely feel that a lot of people are going through these spiritual ascensions and upgrades or awakenings, and some of you right now, you could be learning that maybe you are a prophetic dreamer or something like that. But the artist is here. I definitely see too where you could be trying to become more creative. There could be some creative blockages here. Now, I have to be honest, the energy that I'm picking up on is I do feel like there has been a lot of different things that have been done to you as far as projection, for some even magic or heavy manipulation, perhaps to stop you from dreaming. Some of you have maybe feeling as though you're just kind of wandering through life right now, aimlessly wandering. And this could be a tactic of someone trying to ensure that you are not able to gain a lot of insight and clarity into your life, and to keep you stuck in some type of pattern, so that overall you're really not able to actually chase after your dreams. Okay, so do be mindful of that. Some of you, you know, the truth is that the quicker you are willing and able to say no, the quicker you will start to hear a yes. I feel like there are certain things here. What I'm literally seeing a snake. It's like there's something around you that you're needing to cut off. There's a snake that you need to cut off at the head. Okay, I feel like you keep cutting a snake off at the tail, and you need to cut this snake at the head, because some of you, there is something or someone that you are connected to, and it's connected to something that's much bigger. Now, not to be negative, but on a more positive note, there is something here that is like a gateway. Some of you, you're needing to get outside of your comfort zone. There's something or someone that you need to connect with. This could even be you just connecting more with your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, and your ancestors, so that they can better assist you. You could have an angel, a guide, or ancestor who is trying to communicate with you in your dreams. Maybe they are trying to help you to see or remember maybe even like something in a past life, or I'm getting specifically for some of you, you have like a passed on loved one who could have been very creative. They could be appearing in your dreams. There could be something that they want you, they could have taught you something, or there's something that they would like for you to embrace or learn. That could be a part of like your life purpose. This has something to do possibly with you healing yourself or even your bloodline. Okay, this is for those of you who are very spiritual and you are choosing to dedicate your life honestly to assisting, you know, your passed on loved ones, your ancestors, those of you who consider yourselves as the catalyst for change, or you know that you are chosen for a bigger purpose in life. But right now you may feel like you are just wondering, and the very first card that came out is the Six of Swords. So it's exactly what I'm saying. Your angels, guides, and ancestors are trying to take you on to peaceful, calm waters. Okay, and then the Queen of Cups is here. The Queen of Cups being very intuitive. This is a very mature type of feminine energy here. The Queen of Cups, this is someone here who oftentimes I do feel, look, and then the Temperance card is behind it, an earth angel. Some of you definitely are dreamers, or you have A lot of the clairs, you could be a medium, but you are some type of earth angel. You are considered as someone who is chosen. But I do feel as though something has left you out in the cold. And when I said that 444 was just on the clock, you've been left out in the cold, perhaps rejected, abandoned. You could be dealing with some type of financial hardship. This could be due to the fact that there is some type of blockage here. Okay, this could be even something related to like past life karma. I'm getting heavily there for some of you. You have like and I just did a reading about the generational hexes and curses maybe a week or two ago. Some of you, you know, you may really be trying to tap in more to find out more about your family, your ancestors, or something like that. But I feel like many of you right now, you are resolving some type of karma from a past life, or you realize that you're carrying some type of karmic debt from a person perhaps in your family. If it's not you, you may recognize this. Look at that with the Judgment card. You may recognize that perhaps this is a situation that's happening with someone around you. But something is coming back around with this Judgment card here, and you're being asked to accept the call. This is a very clear message. It's like Spirit, the deck is just talking. Spirit wants you to co-create, 555 on the clock, to co-create with the divine, with the Most High, with the universe, with your angels, guides, and ancestors. You are going into some type of partnership. And I feel like some of you perhaps have been abandoned by someone. This could be family, friends, or relationship or something like that. But it was a catalyst to cause you to have this change in your life, where now you're realizing that you're not wandering through life just aimlessly. You were actually redirected and are now being guided, I feel, to going into a partnership, like I said, with more spiritual beings. Or this could be you just connecting with your own soul family. But this comes after a time of you feeling as though perhaps you're not receiving any type of return to your investment. You may have been looking for rewards or recognition, and it's like now you are choosing to make the final push. You want your final shot or chance at life, at chasing your dreams or being creative. But it looks like now with the Hermit card here, to me, this again, it's an angel, it's a guide, it's an ancestor. They are trying to guide you out of the darkness and into the light. Wow. Some of you could be experiencing like some paranormal activity, or you can expect it. You could be realizing that you are astral traveling or projecting, or like I said, having very vivid or prophetic dreamers. You could be a lucid. You could realize soon that you're like a lucid dreamer. There's something here though that's happening. You're tapping into what I'm hearing, alchemical gifts. You're an alchemist. You're learning to shift through different levels of consciousness. You're shape-shifting. So there's some type of ascension or an awakening or something like that that's happening here. And your ancestors, your guides, they're just hoping that you will accept the call. So again, it's like you may be experiencing a lot of new feelings, or your beliefs are starting to shift and change. You may have been convinced for a long time, like I said, that you were just kind of aimlessly wandering through life, but that's not true. Some of you are actually meant to be an artist, and maybe you've been living a life where you've been trying to conform. Your higher self or your spiritual team is trying to get you out of this cycle of conformity or conditioning. So I wonder what's on the other side of this. What's on the other side of this transformation? See, the Knight of Pentacles. You feel like you've been moving slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. I think that some of you right now, you have been feeling as though, again, like you have no direction. But with the Six of Swords here, your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors now, they're about to really come in and assist you. This could be a male passed on loved one or ancestor that you have. Oh wow, look at this. The cards are just talking. The Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Cups here. You're going to have a lot of different options. And these options, they're not going to bring about a lot of confusion. It's just that you're finally going to be able to move back into that state where it's okay for you to dream. I feel like for some of you, you've been blocked for so long that you stopped dreaming. literally as well as figuratively. You stop dreaming about having a good life. You stop dreaming about having emotional fulfillment. You felt as though you just were on the losing side, and it's like now something is shifting and changing here. It's a really big change as well, and it's going to allow you to for sure go into a period of your life, yeah, where there's a passionate new beginning here. The Queen of Pentacles, again, you're gonna have several different options, and it's not something that's confusing. The options that are all going to be presented to you will all be options that will present you with stability and security. So this is, for some of you, you're going to have an opportunity to go after something that may have seemed a little far-fetched to you, and especially to people around you, but it's actually going to lead you to the prosperity and the abundance and the emotional fulfillment that you truly wanted. What this really is that it's time for you to start saying yes to the things that truly make you happy. You're going to have to come out of this energy of selling out. And when I say selling out, again, it's you being willing to stay in toxic situations, environments, friendships, or relationships that don't serve you, because you have this, there's like this illusion here of something being stable and secure. Some of you may want to actually be an artist. You may want to travel, relocate, or it's definitely something here with your career choices. But you know, somebody may have convinced you that, oh, you can't do something, or perhaps you've just convinced yourself that you can't do something. But you're needing to assess and evaluate what exactly is this thought pattern or belief. Where is this creative blockage actually coming from? Because it's like, by you being passionate about this new beginning or opportunity, after being in this energy of being a wounded warrior and dealing with so much adversity, you're finally going to have a lot of freedom. But it's going to require that you turn your back on what you know and actually open yourself up to the world, because the world is opening itself up to you. Wow. Look at that. You have the entire world in your hands. It's like the divine is handing you this beautiful new offer or opportunity here. And I feel like a lot of you, you know, with this guy, his hand is on this wand in front of him. It looks like you are accepting whatever this offer is. It may be uncomfortable. Yeah, for some of you, this is a lot of fast moving communication. I'm also getting travel. Some of you may go on a trip and it could change your life. You may meet someone very influential, or even a soulmate. A soulmate could be even just a friend. Some of you may choose to relocate, or you may just choose to, you know, change your home. Wow, jeez. Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. You're moving right into prosperity, abundance. This is a gift that's being given to you by the divine as well as by your spiritual team. It's like by you choosing to embrace this artistry within you, it's like you're needing to get lost to find yourself. And by doing that, what you're going to stumble upon is all of this just abundance and this happiness and fulfillment. The heartbreak and pain will be behind you. This is something that's being gifted to you also, like I said, just by the divine. Which is why a lot of you, it's like you have this passed on loved one, this spirit guide, angel, ancestor that's trying to connect with you, possibly in your dream state, or they're just trying to let you know that you really need to chase your dreams, because it's going to lead to all of this abundance. There's an opportunity here, or an offer that you've been slow to make or slow to accept or see it, but it's the ultimate offer or opportunity. So it's like you're going from the 5 of Pentacles, feeling like, you know, a victim, like you're left out in the cold. There's no help, there's no assistance, and this has caused you to move very slowly towards chasing your dreams. And now it's like you're finally about to be able to co-create, like I said, with the divine, or there's a partnership that's coming into your life fairly soon, and you're going to give this your final shot. Like, let me try this again. This could be something that didn't work out in the past. For some, it could even be a relationship. But whatever this is that you may have been confused about at some point and thought it was just a dream, it's going to lead to stability. This Knight of Pentacles, this offer here it's like it's yours. It's been in your life your entire life. It's part of your birthright. But you're getting very close to finally having it. It's something that is destined, and the timing is right for it. But of course, you do have a choice here. You do have to make the choice to accept this new offer. And you're going to know because you're going to be very passionate about it. For many of you, this is something that you've always been passionate about. It's a business opportunity or idea. For some, it's a person, it's a place, it's an idea that you've always had, but because of all of the adversity, the challenges, the internal conflict, as well as the external conflict in your life, you've always just perhaps been, I think honestly, you've just been weary, worried, tired, afraid to take a leap of faith. But this is being presented to you, or it has been presented to you, but will you accept it? The heartbreak and the pain is behind you. I feel like something here, though, there needs to be a sense of urgency with this Knight of Wands. You may be at some point thinking about the past or a situation that didn't work out for you. Spirit is saying that no, you need to quickly act on whatever this is. And it's something that's going to require you to do some work. So for some of you right now, let me see, how can I put this? This is something that is being presented to you, but I do feel like there is, looking here at the Knight of Wands and then the Eight of Pentacles, it's not like, for some of you, depending on where you are in your journey, you may not be going right into this like tomorrow, but you are being encouraged to go right into this season of work. It's like something here, your dreams, it needs to be your primary focus. You need to give this all of your effort, your energy, and your attention, because it's like this right here, it's practically in your hands, but you're gonna have to show and prove that you want it. So let's say, for instance, if you're looking for a job, you need to, not put off doing your resume. If you want to start a business, but you need investors, you need to be going to every single networking event that you can find. Okay. If you know that you want to, make changes with your health, you need to get started today. It's like, that's the sense of urgency, but the reward that you can expect is everything that you want. It's huge. It's grand. But this Eight of Pentacles is saying, for some, this is something that you've been working on very hard. Yeah, this is all about you going on a journey. And this journey is leading you to abundance. Double 8 here. And then the King of Wands out here. See, this Knight of Wands with the King of Wands, this entire reading is showing me that there is progress being made. Even if you feel like it's not, you need to quickly jump on an opportunity for you to step into this leadership role. A King of Wands is a leader, someone very passionate, charismatic, an entrepreneur usually. This is the kind of person that does not mind getting their hands dirty. Okay. Yeah. Because what you want is coming in. I just feel like this is a period of preparation that you're about to go into. And for some, like I said, depending on how long you've been on your journey, you could be ready to receive this right now. But for some of you, you need to know that this is what's right around the corner, but you really do need to prepare yourself for it now. Yeah, Two of Swords and a Three. See, there's some kind of blockage here. Some of you, again, it's that fear of taking a leap of faith. And some of you, this does have something to do with a partnership. Whether that's a friendship, a platonic relationship, or romantic. There's something here, you're still at the crossroads about whether or not you want to connect with someone, rekindle a connection, or reconcile. Some of you, you need to stop questioning yourself about a relationship, because some of you are making decisions based on the potential of a connection coming together that may not. There's something hidden about this situation here for some of you that's causing delays. So I'm getting that very strongly. For some of you, it's like you keep trying to figure out if you are supposed to be in a particular connection, and because you keep placing your heart open for something that most likely could have been a third party situation or something heartbreaking, it's actually blocking you from having everything that you want, because it's something here that you are still holding on to for dear life based on the potential. But you're being presented now with a very solid offer, and it's like it's a new project in your life that you need to be embarking upon right now. But and it's something that's coming that's unexpected. I do feel like though there is going to be, look, the Page of Cups with the Seven of Swords. Some of you do need to know there is an offer that's being presented to you, and I don't feel like you need to take it. It's something that you're no longer passionate about, but you keep looking back at it. You keep looking back at this thing because you feel like, oh, I could have had it all, but Spirit said almost doesn't count. It's something here that you're bored and discontent with. And it may have a lot to do with some type of partnership. It could be a job for some of you. And look at that, the Fool. You need to go ahead and take a leap of faith and move in a new direction. That job is not going to pay you what you want. That relationship, it may come back together, but it's still just not going to have the passion that it had before. Now, that's not everyone's story, but for some of you, it's very clear here. There is a heartbreaking situation here. Something that you're trying to rekindle. And it goes back to the intuitive message that I was getting earlier, which was that there is a snake that you need to cut off at the head because it is connecting you to everything. It's the root of all the evil in your life right now. This could be a friendship, a relationship. It could be a family member, just an old memory, self-limiting beliefs. But it's something here at your core. It's the root of all evil. It keeps you stuck at a crossroads because you keep hoping that it's going to be something that it's not. Some of you are dealing with someone who is extremely narcissistic. I don't care how many times you go back to this person or you allow this person back into your life. They are not going to change. And as long as you keep on trying to hold on to the potential of this situation, you're going to miss out. And I feel like your spirit guides now, they see you about to make this mistake once again, perhaps, because it seems to be a repetitive cycle. And they're saying, no, you really need to move in a different direction. You have to, because there is something or someone else coming in. So there's a test here. Yeah. Are you going to keep on walking up your journey with all of these burdens? Or are you going to put it down? And yes, you will have to trust your intuition here. Yeah. When this offer or opportunity is presented to you, it's something that's being presented to you, and it's going to block. It's going to block you. You need to protect yourself from anything that comes with confusion. Seriously, anything that comes with a lot of confusion, I don't care who's offering it, how they're offering it. You need to understand why they're offering it. It's something here that you need to guard and protect yourself from. Yeah. Because whatever this is that constantly confuses you, and a lot of you, this is you being at a crossroads between two different people. The Four of Wands is here with the King of Cups on one side, the King of Pentacles on one side. Some of you, I had a reading about this. It's been a while ago. But some of you, you need to decide, I see this clearly now. Kind of goes back to a reading I did about 2 weeks ago when I said some of you, it's a past life situation where it's like you're being torn between a shaman and a warlock. Some of you right now, you want to settle down perhaps. You want the life that you've always dreamed of and imagined, and you want to share that with someone. This isn't a love reading, but it is showing up here. You have here an offer. Some of you, you have two different people that are offering you something, or you have two different paths that you can take in life. You can go down the path that brings about all of the financial abundance, or you can go down a path that brings about happiness, joy, peace, contentment, where, of course, you will have financial abundance as well. You're always going to be abundant when you are truly in your purpose and you're actually happy and your heart chakra is open. You have to, it's like you have multiple options coming towards you and they're really great, but you need to decide which direction do you want to take. Do you want to be a career person and business owner, or do you want to be a family person? Do you want to deal with the King of Pentacles, or someone here who is all about protecting or providing, or do you want to deal with the King of Cups, who wants to profess and proclaim? It's a choice here. But what's very interesting is that for some of you, you could have a person in your life, two people right now, or there's for sure a past energy here. You're going to have to make a choice. Now, some of you, let me make this clear. You may decide that you're going to not take any of the options that you currently have because you may feel as though your emperor or your empress just has not presented themselves to you. So you could have more than one person in your life right now, and they could carry very similar traits. Or this is a situation where you need to go ahead and realize that out of at least two of these options that you have, somebody here is going to have to be cut off. And you cannot continuously worry about whose heart is going to be broken. Hearts never break evenly. Okay, but justice has to be served in this situation. And there is something that you're holding on to, or someone or something that is holding on to you. It is a stronghold in your life. It's an idea, it's a belief, but for many of you, it's a person. And look, it's clear. It's holding on to you and it's blocking new love. The sun. Something very, very beautiful. Something that is pure. Something that is good. It's healing. You get a fresh start. For some of you also, you very well could want to have a child. This goes again also with the decision. What are you going to choose? Do you want to actually have love, a family, or do you want to continue? Some of you, maybe you travel for work. If you're going to keep running after the bag, don't complain about not having a baby. This is saying that adjustments are required. Because you can have it all, but you cannot continuously settle for safe. You're going to have to really make adjustments. You can have the financial abundance and you can have love as well. But you're going to have to purify yourself. Clean up your life a little bit. Because again, there's something here that's blocking you from honestly having either one of these things. Or something is blocking you to make you think that you can have only either or. I definitely feel like there is a energy here of someone that you could be dealing with, like a lot of narcissistic type of people, where you have a person who is trying to convince you, that you can't have. This could be a boss, a business partner, or even a partner. Some of you are in connections with people and they're telling you that they're not really willing to give you the affection or the family life that you want because you and this person are very much focused on financial abundance. If that's not the life that you want, you need to make changes. Some of you right now, you could have all of the love in the world and you're struggling financially. You're robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're going to have to really decide what it is that you want. And it seems like this decision, it has you stressed out. For some of you. And if it's not you, this could be someone that you're involved with in some way. But there is a decision that has to be made here. And your higher self and your spiritual team, they're trying to advise you that you can have the life that you want. You can have it all. Because I feel like somebody here, you're trying to look, ignore the status quo. For some of you, it's the status quo, it's the family, it's the conditioning. It's keeping you blocked. You can have it all. You can be a mother, a millionaire, and you can be married. You don't have to choose one. Some of you have been conditioned to think that you have to choose one. But look, you have here wish fulfillment and the star. You need to be authentic and move in the direction. Look at this. How beautiful that is. These cards just told the whole story today. Again, wish fulfillment. And for some of you, you do want something that's a bit more stable, secure, and in some ways traditional, but make your own traditions in your life. Some of you also, you need to get away from status quo and choose now to have a selfish phase, a selfish season in your life. Stop worrying about what everybody else has to say and what they're thinking about your life. And you be greedy with yourself for some time. Be selfish with yourself. Because here, it's like by you healing and stripping down, being truly authentic, that's what's going to take you to wish fulfillment. to exactly what it is that you're trying to manifest. Again, there is a time right now where some of you're going to have to go into a season of preparation to move forward, because something here that keeps making you feel defeated, there's about to be a tower moment that's going to strike. So honestly, it's like there's something here for some of you. You've been stuck at a crossroads. There isn't there's like an option here that you're holding on to, or that's holding on to you. I feel like divine intervention is going to come in and it's going to be ripped out. You're going to be stripped of something, because it's going to force you to close a chapter so that you can actually receive what it is that you've been trying to give out. Yeah, there's an ending here that's about to bring about a lot of clarity. There's going to be a brand new beginning here. And for some of you, 9 of Pentacles, you're going to have to accept that you, in this season, you need to be the absolute best version of yourself to attract that. I'm definitely seeing where for some of you, there are relationships that are ending. And I cannot make this up. Look. 9 of Pentacles, the Empress, and behind that is the Queen of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a masculine who needs to make a decision between you and somebody else. And I feel like whoever has to make these decisions, yeah, look at that, 10 of Swords. There's someone, hearts do not break evenly. Somebody out here has multiple options. Some of the ladies, you have 2 really great masculines. Some of the men watching, you have 2 really amazing feminines watching. Some of you, because of the work that you've done, everyone that you are attracting now, they're all great options. But you need to understand that only one person wants to go to the same place that you want to go in life. So, it's like you can go on a journey with anybody, but at some point, somebody's going to get off the journey because your destination isn't the same. So you're really going to have to, again, go back to what exactly are your dreams, so that you're not just aimlessly wandering. Because right now with the Artist card being here, this is saying you can actually create the life that you want, and you can have the partner that's going to live that life with you. So if you know that you want to be a mother or a father and have a successful home life and a legacy, you may not want to go to the person that actually wants to be single. Don't commit to a single person, someone who wants to forever be single. Some of you, I get the energy, honestly, where somebody out here, you're forcing a situation to be something that it's not, based off of potential, and you need to let it go. The reason why you keep going around in circles is because you and somebody in your life, this could even be a friend or a family member, you don't desire to go to your destination isn't the same. Whatever your destination is, it's a resting stop for that person or for you. Take it however it resonates. But something here has to come to an end. And I feel like somebody is for sure going to be feeling some way about ending a situation. And it has a lot to do with your life path and the lover that you're choosing. The message here is that you need to choose, for those, especially with love, choose the partner that you know is connected to your purpose, not just your potential. Because this is very clear. Somebody here has to end a situation. You got the 9 of Pentacles out here, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands. Somebody out here, it's like you got a baddie for your image, but who you need something that's good for your soul. It's just the truth. Somebody is good for your image and another person is better for your soul. You see a lot of potential with one person, and somebody else, you know for a sure fact that you and this person, you share the same goals, visions, dreams for your actual destiny. And even if you haven't met the person that you see as part of your destiny, you still are going to have to let go of the people that you're holding on to just for potential. A lot of you, it's still these past people. You keep thinking that you're going to make the situation be something that it's not. Somebody here doesn't want to hit the kill switch on a situation. Somebody doesn't want to tell someone goodbye. Yes, it's going to be difficult. Like I said, hearts they don't break evenly. But this is a decision that has to be made. Because it looks like somebody's And I just did a reading about this also. It's like these readings are all connected. Some of you, your partner, it's like whatever is about to take off in your life, it involves it involves another person. So until you get whatever this situation is in your friendships, partnerships, relationships, like under wraps, it's like something in your life that you're trying to manifest is on hold. I mean, a lot of people, you want to have a family. So let's say, for instance, if your purpose this lifetime is to have a very loving family, because maybe you come from a family that is very dysfunctional, you cannot have a family as a single person. I mean, you can, but you get what I'm saying. You've done this. It's like you've come to the end of your road wherever you are. Some of you, you've come to the well has run dry in a marriage, a relationship, or some type of connection that you have with someone that's not offering a commitment. For some of you, your single life, it's over, or it needs to end in order for you to go into the next leg of your mission. If you're supposed to have a family, there's somebody here, though I keep hearing the word procreate. You're supposed to be procreating and co-creating. Whether it's a child for some of you, a business, or whatever. There's something that you're meant to do with someone else that's going to plug you into an entire group of people. It's part of your life purpose. It's something here, it's at the root. There's something it's the root of evil, and then you have something else that's being presented to you that it's the core, it's the glue that brings everything together. And you're gonna have to be discerning which is which, because like I said, everything here looks good. Those of you who have more than one option, all of your options look good. They all look great on paper. And this is the stress, the fear, the anxiety. Everything looks good right now. Everything looks good right now because you've become a vibrational match for things that are good and things that are great. But you still have to be able to make head over heart decisions, be analytical, logical, and practical in your decision making. And I still feel like, going back to the beginning of the reading, it's like somebody's ancestors and guides are saying, I need you to do this for us. I'm hearing that somebody's like passed on low. It's like, I need you to do this for us. And it's almost like, again, you're going to have to be selfish in a way, because there is something that you have to cut off or cut out in order to get to where you're going. There's a big sacrifice here. And for some of you, you're the chosen person. There's some things that for some of you, you're going to have to sacrifice in order to pretty much like break some type of generational curse or pattern here. But you are going to have to really think outside of the box and look at the bigger picture. It's time for you to honor, your highly sensitive nature. That goes back, because it says empathic overload. Some of you are definitely dealing with some energy vampires or people who have just narcissistic traits. It's that codependency that's keeping you stuck at a crossroads. You keep thinking that you can fix or change something that's no longer your assignment. Your assignment has changed now. Like, that's what this is. Your assignment has changed. I don't think that for some of you, to be honest, because I sense a lot of resistance. You've gotten new orders from the Most High on when it comes to your life purpose and journey, and you're still wanting to stay stuck. It's almost like somebody has sent you a job offer and you won't sign it yet. You still haven't done your e-signature. It's like, what exactly are you waiting on? Something is being presented to you and you're not taking it. The quicker that you learn how to say no, the quicker you will hear a yes. I'm also hearing too, for some of you, your harvest won't always come from the field that you planted your seeds in. Some of you, you keep thinking that you have to get something out of the place where you planted your seeds. You may have planted, I don't know, a field full of cotton. That may not be where your harvest comes from. Your harvest may come from a field of corn. It's something here about your perception here. Your perception is your reality. You're not seeing something clearly here because you're really trying to force something that's just not meant to be. And honestly, what I'm really getting out of this is for so many people. And I'm not trying to make anybody upset today, but seriously, so many people are being stuck in this idea of this twin flame situation that many of you, you're not giving yourself an opportunity to meet a truly divine part. Your relationships right now at this point, what God is trying to do in so many people's life, you're not meant to only be in spiritual connections that are based all on just separation and struggling. I don't care who likes it, but on my channel, I'm not going to sit here and promote that you have to go through hell for you to actually have something decent in your life. Your relationship it's a relationship. All of this, you sit around for years in separation with somebody, that's not normal. It's not. And some of you, that's the reason why you're needing to connect more with your higher self. And maybe it is time for you to go for something that's a bit more traditional. You're here to have a human experience. Yeah, you feel like you met your twin flame, but if a soulmate is going to come in, that soulmate may be what your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are telling you. You need to take this soulmate because this is what's going to allow you to manifest your dreams. And by you manifesting your dreams, you manifest the dreams and you heal your entire bloodline. So how long are you going to sit around and wait on one person or one place, thing, or situation? Something here, it doesn't make sense anymore. It's like you're making the decision seem so hard when it's not hard at all. You cannot build a life. I say this all the time. Excuse my language, but you cannot build with somebody that you always have to just go through bullshit with. You're not going to become a CEO of a company on a job that you absolutely hate. It's something here is unrealistic. You have these dreams, but there's something around you right now. It's not in alignment with your dreams, and you know that. Divine channel. You're receiving the truth. You're getting the downloads. Your angels and guides, they're delivering messages to you to assist you on your path. But because something isn't lining up the way that some of you want it to, you're ignoring it. And look at this here. This says the healing cocoon of light. Your angels come to you now and surround you in a healing cocoon made of light. Your angel, somebody's like angels and guides they're really trying to make sure that you do not make a mistake here. And I feel like I'm gonna be honest, some of you, you're on the verge of taking the wrong path. It's like your guides, your spiritual team, they're trying to cage you in right now, to block anything that will stop you from getting to where you're supposed to go. There's a lot of temptation out here because I can feel the resistance. I can feel, this is temptation. Somebody here is very tempted to go with something that's very surface level, superficial, or whatever, because you're wanting to stay in a comfort zone. Whatever it is that you want, I promise you, it's outside of your comfort zone. Look at this. I cannot make this up. You have here true love, crossroads, heavy heart, manifesting magic, victim mentality, onward and upward. Like this was a message that somebody needed today. The way these cards, true love. At the core foundation of your relationships is the potential for true love. Some of you, I'm telling you, it's something here. You've always dreamed of true love, But I feel that for some of you, you're settling for something that is still very surface level, and you know that. I know sometimes I talk about, whatever your situation may be. For some of you, you may find that you tried it with a soulmate and you really, really want to be with that person that you consider your twin flame. Maybe it's time for you to make that situation work. It doesn't matter to me what title it is. It's like for many of you though, it's following the path of the least resistance. Something here, it makes your soul sing. It's what you dreamed of. It allows you, some of you, it's like you want to get back to that place in life where you can just wander through life and explore, learn, and evolve. You're at a crossroads now though, because for some of you, you're surrounding yourself with people, or you're in an environment where you cannot flourish. You're not growing. It says a new business, adventure, project, or career is currently in the works for you. I'm definitely I'm picking up love, but for some of you, this has a lot to do with your career. But a lot of you, your career and your love life now is about to somehow be joined together. Take time to nurture your emotional wounds. Like I said, hearts don't break evenly. Some of you may have to separate from an employer that you've worked there for 20 years. Are you going to stay there another 10 or 15 years knowing that you're miserable when you have an opportunity now to go out and do something that you've always dreamed of doing? Victim mentality is here. You're needing to learn to understand that everything happens through you and not to you. Because staying in these stuck, stagnant situations, that's the reason why you're not manifesting magic. Somebody out here is screaming, well, why am I not moving forward? You won't step outside of your comfort zone. You won't leave that job. You won't stop talking to that friend that you know is no good for you. There's a lot of temptation and addictions out here. I'm really the devil didn't come out, but I can feel the energy here. Someone is addicted to making something work. It's like you become addicted to forcing something to work that it's just not meant to work. It says you are creating your life based on the intentions that you send out into the universe. What are you focusing on? Spirit is saying you need to go onward and upward. Let go of the past so that you can be present and create the future that you desire. There it is. And if this involves a person, people from your past can come back. And if they are a vibrational match for you, then great. But if they're not, let it go. Because, you can meet someone new and they may not be for you either. Like I said, for some of you, you're going to have to choose to leave more than one person behind in your life and go back to the drawing board and manifest someone brand new. Don't be afraid to do that. But for some of you, you're in between two different jobs or partnerships or whatever. And for whatever reason, you're afraid to tell someone no, or you're afraid to end something. Some of you, it's interesting because you've been ghosted so many times in your life, but you refuse to ghost someone or a situation, even though it's blocking you. Empathic overload. That's feeling a lot of guilt and shame from codependency. That's conditioning though. As people, we're conditioned to think that doing something that's best for us is wrong. You're conditioned to think that you're always supposed to put another person's needs before your own, and that's not true. Blocked here is what came out. It says here, your connection is blocked either by a third party or some outside influences. Shift your focus on yourself and release them for now. So whether this is in friends, family, job, or whatever, your path is currently being blocked by some type of outside influence. And for some of you, the truth is the outside influence is just your limited beliefs and the way that you think about situations. Some of you, you have a connection. It's being blocked. It's a third party situation. You need to shift your focus to yourself. Even if you end up with that person, If it's blocked right now, you still need to move forward. It's something here about timing. You need to move forward, and you need to say no and not feel any bit of guilt or shame about saying it. The card Turning Point came out. Look, this says, you're realizing there is no easy way out of this karmic love, but you're beginning to take your power back and make those long overdue changes. See, for some of you, this is about love. If this isn't you, this is someone that you are dealing with currently. Somebody may be struggling big time with making a choice. Making the decision to choose you. Maybe you're really meant to be with this person, because the two of you could have some type of soul contract. But I'm telling you, somebody is stuck between two people. And you could be the Empress or the Queen of Wands, but both options are great. But someone has to decide which option is going to lead them to their higher self, and which option will give them the life and the lifestyle that they truly want, that's also going to be pleasing to their spiritual team. So, I mean, honestly, something here is karmic. Let's call a thing a thing. Something here is karmic. But sometimes a karmic person, every time a person has a karmic, they don't necessarily mean that they're a bad person. It's actually not what it means. A lot of times, some people can have two extremely beautiful, successful people to choose from that they could live their life with, and honestly, they would be fine with either one. But one of these options is actually in alignment with your soul purpose, and one is not. There's definitely a masculine out here who has to make a choice between two different feminine energies. But also, honestly, there's a divine connection out here. And it's very strong, because just as there's a masculine trying to decide between two people, there's a feminine out here who is still on the fence about possibly going back to someone from their past or moving on with someone new. There's just a lot of confusion here when it comes to partnerships. It says self-care. So no matter what's happened before or how hard things have been, you need to not deny yourself time for self-care right now. It says you're establishing boundaries, testing your limitations. How you resolve these conflicts will determine if you're able to stay together. So for some of you, again, there's a situation here, and it's a clear division right now between the masculine that I'm talking to and the feminine. There's a feminine out here. You need to be willing to say no. Honestly, it's both. There's a divine feminine energy and a divine masculine. Somebody out here, you're going to have to say no. I feel on one side of this, someone has to tell their karmic person, no, I cannot do this. And then I also pick up an energy where someone is going to have to tell their actual divine counterpart, I cannot and I will not do this with you until that karmic energy is eliminated. No, right now, saying no is just what is necessary. On whatever situation, whatever side of the fence or coin you fall on, somebody needs to say no. And it's a big test. Because if you deal with codependency or fears around rejection or abandonment, saying no is very difficult. It says highs and lows. Karmic love is often passionate and fiery one minute, cold and distant the next, usually representing unhealed aspects you are both working through. See, it's not that hard. It's a connection out here that is effortless, and then there's one that's full of ups and downs, highs and lows. So somebody here, you could be dealing with someone, or it could be you that's going through a dark night of the soul. And this could have someone wanting to hold on to a situation, but holding on to something that you know is full of all of these highs and lows, it's only going to cause you to live with regret. And the last card I'm going to pull here, it says literally easy breezy. It says no relationship is easy, but it shouldn't be war either. You will work together and make room for improvements in your connection. Something out here you know is going to lead to regret. Or you've already been in a situation and you're dealing with regret about it now. And then there's another situation that you know it's easy breezy. But I feel like right now some people, this preparation, it's a waiting game. If you're not receiving what it is that you want from someone, you're going to have to have the strength and the courage to walk away. And it's so cliche to say, but it's true. If you leave it and it comes back, then it's meant to be. But then on the flip side of this, sometimes a lot of people will just come back because you always give them access. You won't cut that snake off at the head. Just because somebody keeps coming back doesn't mean that they're meant to be in your life. If it's full of highs and lows, and every time they come in and come out, you have regrets. Some of you have somebody that's trying to come into your life who has been doing the back and forth with another person. They want to stay in your life, but are you open to that? And you still have to be willing to tell someone, no, I won't be a third party. It's just, to me, it just seems like the third party situations are truly being eliminated for the people who are serious about their journeys. And then at the bottom, divine timing. Behind every twin flame journey, there's a divine plan and a divine time for accomplishing it. Don't focus on when, but how you can learn from it. And then here, what I say, separation. For some of you, there is separation. But after this separation, there's going to be a romantic offer. Whether it's someone fairly new in your life or someone from the past. But I feel like, again, it's you. Your spirit guides are trying to tell you, go towards the person that you can actually heal your family with. Some of you have, let me just say this. Some of you with the whole twin flame thing, or some of you, these are karmics in your life. They're a catalyst. They help you to heal yourself. It's a tool for an ascension. But I'm going to tell you, the person that helps you to heal you is not always the person that can actually help you to heal your family and your bloodline. Because if you don't share the same vision for your life, they can't help you heal anything. All they can do is constantly trigger you so that you will heal yourself. You're going on a path now that is bigger than you just healing yourself. You healing yourself, somebody teach you how to heal yourself. To be single is great. Now Spirit is saying, I need you to go on a path where you're actually a great partner. Because I want other people to be inspired by your love. I want you to build a business and a family to show other people that you can be committed to someone and someone can love you and be committed to you. That's the difference. I hope that helps somebody make a decision. You have one person, they trigger you to heal yourself. You have another person that's going to trigger you to be a good partner. A better business owner, a wife, husband, father, teacher, whatever. That's the biggest difference between this. Both options seem great. One is going to be more for you. The other one is going to be more for what you want to do. I mean, honestly, it's like the soulmate versus a twin. The problem is for some people, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to say, because neither one is better than the other. It's nothing like that. But it's just, what do you want? It's all up to you. I was not expecting this today. This was a lot. Okay. But that's the energy that came out. So I'm just curious, because there's definitely something happening here in the matters of the heart. The Fool card is here with the 9 of Cups. Take a leap of faith. Go towards the thing that really makes you have 9 of Cups and the Temperance. Something here requires patience. But again, you see in this card here, this is all about, what does your family life look like? I feel like somebody here, your ancestors are really wanting you to be that person in your family who has been chosen to change the family and the relationship dynamics. Some of you have this outlook on, it's all about being the power couple. It's all about, the superficial surface level things. And that comes from codependency, because for some of you, you're dealing with people, they have no time for you. But you like the potential in the situation. You're needing to go towards something that can grow over time. A person that's going to spend quality time with you. A person that can create memories with you. I feel like for a lot of you, that's what you are longing for. That's what you desire. And it's actually what you deserve. Temperance is here. Sagittarius energy for some of you. But again, like I said at the beginning, it's these alchemical gifts. Some of you, you are chosen. And it's time for you to be with another person who is chosen to do the same type of work that you're chosen to do. It's bigger than you. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's ancestors just like, please, I need the person in my family to know how important family is. Maybe you could have a passed on loved one who was like the matriarch in your family, or it could have even been a masculine who was the person that really kept your family together. And maybe your family has fallen apart, but it's a heavy emphasis right now on family, love, legacy, commitment. Do you see this older man here? This is someone who wants your family, your spiritual team. They want you to create a legacy. They want you to grow old with somebody. Somebody that's going to be there. I'm telling you, somebody who you're really trying to force a connection with somebody, they're not going to show up for you. Not in this capacity. Ten of Pentacles speaks, of course, about the abundance, but this is about actual having love, co-creating and procreating. When you're truly in love and you have the yin and yang energy, you don't ever have to worry about money. You're going to be rewarded with it. Look, I have an alarm at 3:33. 3:33. I gotta get off here. It's my prayer time. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Star. I cannot make this up. This was such a strong message today. What's under the Star? And the Fool card. Take a leap of faith. Anything that you have to stress about. Five of Swords. Look at this. Your family is saying, we don't want any more generations of dysfunction. These couples who come together and they're fussing and fighting over these kids and everything else, somebody's ancestors are saying, do not do this. And if you and somebody don't share the same goals and dreams about family, it's not for you. Take a leap of faith, the Fool. Go towards the Star. Your ancestors, your God, they are guiding you to your destiny. And your destiny, wish fulfillment for you, Page of Cups. Some of you, like, you're supposed to have a blended family, or you're supposed to have a child or children. But this is justice. This is karmic justice. Your family, somebody's spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are saying no more. No more of this no more dysfunction. We want something that's easy breezy. It should be effortless. Move forward. Move forward with this transformation. Put a death to the things that don't serve you. This heartbreak. Some of you, I'm telling you, it's somebody that you're holding on to or something. You have to let it go. It's like, look, Five of Cups, RIP. It's something here. It's devastating to you. But I feel that honestly, you keep entertaining it. And this is somebody that comes in and out of your life. In and out, in and out. But behind it, when you choose to put an end to this situation, when you choose to end that relationship, divorce that friend, that family member, that spouse, or whatever, you will finally have so much peace, balance, and harmony in your life. Honestly, the only person standing in your way right now is you. Six of Cups. You cannot live in the past. And I feel like for some of you, nostalgia it gets the best of you. There's an offer being presented to you. You need to look at this black and white. Read between the lines. Especially in these third party situations. Because there's a person that wants to come in. Look at that. that will get on bended knee. Somebody wants to come in and marry you, commit to you, give you everything that you deserve and that you desire, and it's going to lead to the energy of the temperance, yin and yang, you co-creating, you having a life and a family with somebody. And this will be somebody who does not actually believe in divorce. You don't have to constantly talk about divorce with this person because they're in it for the long haul. This is what your ancestors truly want for you. Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, juggling. But there's a big offer coming. Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. It's destined. And for some of you, yes, you are supposed to have a child. And you could have tried for a virulent Seven of Cups and Eight of Pentacles. Is some of you, you tried for a long time to have a child, or you tried for a long time to start a business or something. Somebody coming into your life is the missing piece. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, and then the angels, they're trying to ensure that you have this. They're tired of you wandering through life aimlessly. They're trying to really, really shine light on something for you. The fact that, yeah, these situations full of conflict, you need to leave. I don't know who this is. This, look, I cannot make this up. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. Somebody is in the house with somebody that they hate. You're sleeping in the bed with somebody that you cannot stand. Why? Because there's children in the other room. It's constantly on again, off again. Spirit is saying Three of Wands. Something is coming in for you, if you want to take it. Three of Cups, the High Priestess. You have to trust your intuition about this. And the Queen of Cups. Your intuition is on fire right now. Don't ignore it. This is for somebody here. I sense like you're having a really big breakthrough. But there's a really big decision that has to be made. I definitely see some breakups and some separations. There's actual divorces that's about to happen because people are being guided to be with the person. Sorry. The person that like they're truly supposed to be with. And this is like, this is being divinely guided. Somebody's ancestors are not playing. And I feel, again, if somebody here has like a passed on loved one, it could be a feminine or masculine. I'm definitely picking up on a masculine. That's what I was picking up at the beginning. There's an elder in your family that really wants to see you have love. And maybe this could have been somebody in your family, you know, us talking about the generational hexes and curses. This could have been an elder in your family who did not do right by the family. For some of you, it's somebody who was the glue that kept the family together. But for some of you, you have someone who has transitioned and they are wishing and hoping that somehow through you will actually be the chosen one in the family to do the things that they could not do. I'm also picking up for some of you, this is weird. It's not weird. That's not the right. It's not weird. But I'm picking up for some of you, there could have been someone in your family who passed on very early in life and they never had a family. This person could have been in their teens, early 20s. They never had a family. This person is connecting with you. They really want to have a family. They really want to see you have a family. This person is saying, if they would have had a family, things never would have been the way that they are in your family currently. So that's going to resonate with somebody because this person is saying, had I had a family, things wouldn't have ever gone that way. I would have shown them what love looked like. This is a man. He was young. Wow. Well, And I just looked at the bottom of this deck, this clarity deck, and it says hunger. For what are you deeply hungering? Are you feeding this hunger, overindulging it, or starving it? What is your story around this hunger? Some of you are hungry for family, legacy, commitment, and abundance. You want it really, really bad. It's being presented to you. But for some of you, it's being presented to you and you're pushing it away because you're still stuck on something that's not in alignment with your purpose. And the last thing I'm going to say is going back to it. Many of you, you have a new assignment now. Your path was okay, but now that this passed on loved one, this angel, this ancestor, this spirit guide you have has stepped in, they have something very specific that they want you to do. They've chosen you. You're hungry for something, and you have this person on your spirit team. They're hungry for the same thing. They want whatever it is that you want. They want that for you. But it's for a bigger cause in your life. You're going to go down in history for being a phenomenal man or woman. And a lot of your life is going to be centered around your home life and your family life. Makes perfect sense here in Cancer season. This is what you're being urged to pay closer attention to this. So I hope that this message resonated. Very, very deep, powerful message. Definitely a lot of people trying to connect with me right now to get messages out. Definitely can hear this young man. There's an elderly man as well. Though some of you are mediums and you definitely could be receiving these messages, you do need to pay attention to them. Some of you, last thing, somebody is trying to connect with you, but they know that you are afraid. So they're trying to come to you in your dreams. Somebody here is clairaudient. This spirit guide or this passed on loved one, they know that you're afraid to hear them clairaudiently. So they're trying to connect with you in your dreams. Okay. So I hope that helps. I love you all very much. And always go with and so that you never go without. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.